Hey, what's that thing over there? Looks like a crossover of some sort, but from whom? Ah, Mitsubishi. This must be the third-generation Outlander, Mitsu's answer to the Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, and Toyota RAV4. So what's the deal with the latest Outlander? Well, in addition to being lighter and more aerodynamic than the previous model, it also looks different. Note that different and better are not necessarily the same thing. Some might appreciate the Outlander's more mature look, while others might find the entire styling exercise boring. We'll give you a moment to generate an informed opinion. Subjective opinions aside, we can say that the departure of the old version's two-piece tailgate is a disappointment. The fold-down lower section provided a nice low load-in height, along with a place to sit while watching your kid's soccer game or tying your rollerblades. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, no more. Instead, we have this one-piece unit with optional power lift action. It's a useful addition, but that non-powered two-piece tailgate was pretty cool. In a rare move for vehicles of this size, all Outlanders seat 7. Climbing into the third row is a young man's game, let alone sitting in it. But passenger space and accessibility to the other seats is just fine. Fun fact, the third row's weirdly long headrests work as Muay Thai kick pads if you're desperate for something to kick. Pop out the headrest and lower the seats, and cargo space increases from 10.3 cubic feet to 34.2 cubic feet, an aft second-row cargo figure that slightly trails the RAV4 and CR-V. Now comes the tricky part. Though one-pole seat lowering is the norm, the Outlander's second row is weirdly complicated. Pull up the cushion, remove the headrest, flip the switch, repeat. Functional weirdness aside, the interior is nice, like the person you went on one date in high school with. Nothing's really wrong, but there's not much personality. Material quality is certainly better than the old Outlander, but it isn't exceptional for the category. If nothing else, at least the front seats are exceedingly comfortable. Another bright spot is the optional 710-watt Rockford Fosgate audio system featuring 9 speakers, including a 10-inch subwoofer. It sounds great, especially if you crave powerful bass. But like a tree falling in the forest, if I can't connect my music, does the audio system make a sound? The answer is yes, eventually, after an incredibly long wait. Note how long the system analyzes the iPhone before playing a song. And once it does, the interface suffers from delayed inputs, terrible search functionality, and an inability to play what's selected on the phone itself. We're hoping this lunacy can be sorted with a software update. Power for the Mitsubishi Outlander comes from a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder or a 3-liter V6. We recognize that 244 is more than 166, but the weaker 4-cylinder's well-sorted, continuously variable transmission makes it feel not that much slower than the V6 with its traditional 6-speed automatic. Even so, if transporting hefty loads or towing is in your future, you'll want the V6, which lords its 3,500-pound tow capacity over the 4-cylinder's 1,500-pound max like an older sibling who's called shotgun. Haha! In front-wheel drive 4-cylinder form, the Outlander returns around 31 mpg on the highway, a competitive figure versus similar crossovers. The optional Super All-Wheel Control multi-mode all-wheel drive system reduces that number by a couple mpg. Spring for the V6 and Super All-Wheel Control, or SOS as we like to call it, comes standard. As for its road manners, the Outlander is neither inspiring nor offensive. It handles just fine, and the ride is nice. There's that word again. Having established itself as not quite a standout in the segment, why would somebody choose the Mitsubishi Outlander over the many well-regarded alternatives? Well, maybe they find Mitsubishi's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty reassuring. Maybe they want features like lane departure warning and forward collision warning, which aren't yet ubiquitous among compact crossovers. Maybe the thought of driving a cheaper but comparatively unsophisticated 7-seat Dodge Journey bums them out. Or maybe they just owned a sweet Mitsubishi Eclipse back in the day and want to recapture that golden era in a crossover. More than likely, they just want a 3-row vehicle that won't grenade their budget. To that end, the Mitsubishi Outlander, with its sub-$24,000 base price, is absolutely capable of providing modestly priced 7-passenger travel. What the Outlander won't do is unseat its rivals from Ford, Honda, and Toyota, at least not this round. This happens to be one of those occasions where the class leaders occupy their positions for a reason.
Wait. For you.